Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 75 of Let's Play The Sims 2. Alright, it's early morning at the Lincolns, and today I think I'm actually going to have Amanda serve the breakfast. Not sure why, just because she's the most awake, and it's good to, shuffle the tasks around a bit. Gonna give everyone else something to do once they wake up and get out of bed. Today, all the kids have school, and Laura has work. However, Mike has the day off, and since he is only one body point away from maxing it out, and presumably putting him in place to max out his entire career, we're gonna make him work hard on that today. Oh yes we are. He's going to be sweating today. Alright, well, Sue's arrived at the table, and so is Amanda. I've always wondered about the dynamic between Amanda and Sue. I've only had one sister. I don't really know how the dynamic between sisters goes on an intimate level. But they're reading and chatting, and one more hour before school, so everyone's gonna get ready. I think Laura has to hit the carpool, but we're going to have her milk this hour as much as we can, so that at least she can go to work on a full stomach. Now, I believe there's still a few skill points that she needs before she can get her promotion, but it's coming, I can tell you. Now, it's very nice that most of Mike's aspirations have to do with Sue, at least for that moment, so they're going to talk together. I've always thought that Mike and Sue have shared a special bond. Well, anyway, here's the bus, everyone. On to the bus. Alright, and there goes Sue, off to school to learn and grow, I guess. And off goes Amanda, too. Well, I guess that just leaves Mike in the house, and do you know what that means? It's time to work out. Alright, get yourself over there, Mike, and work it. Yeah, there we go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's probably as good of a time as any to make an announcement. This concerns the future of The Sims 2 on this channel, and it is this. When Lucy and Amanda reach adulthood, this Let's Play will end. But don't panic, the story of the Lincolns is not ending. Rather, once the LP is done, I will be launching not one, but 2 new shows about the Lincolns on this channel. One show will feature the main house of the Lincolns, anchored by the twin that decides to keep living there. The other show will follow the exploits of the other twin as she moves to her own place. The 2 shows will run concurrently in game time, and I'll always leave a little note in the description as to which episode corresponds to which. Now, why do I say shows instead of LPs? Well, I will no longer be showing you every single moment in the Lincolns' lives with these new shows. Rather, I'll be condensing the most interesting bits into semi-scripted episodes, and even putting a little bit of narrative into them. Instead of, the recent pace of 2 episodes for an in-game day, you might have 1 or even 2 days represented in an episode. It will provide a fresher experience, I think, for the viewers, and each episode will be just more concentrated with sim drama and intrigue. As for the name of these 2 shows, I haven't decided yet. Of course, it entirely depends on which twin moves out, which one remains in the house. I'm about 95% settled on who I want to stay and go, but I will not announce it until the final episode of this LP. At that point, I will gladly take your suggestions for titles. Heck, if you have a good guess of who I'm going to pick, you can give a suggestion now. Why not? So anyway, we've gone a little off the game here, but Laura's just arriving home. And the twins should be close behind her on the school bus. And look, she's brought a friend, so they can hang out and talk. Alright. And begin the standard procedure of getting off the bus, doing their little happy dance, and then putting their homework down and raising their fun levels up. Now, I want to address another thing, because I received a few comments that state that Sue seems to be left out, and not that much attention has been paid to her. Well, consider this my promise that her teenage years will be done justice in the new show. And who knows, she might even get her own show further down the line. Who knows? It's all about what you, the viewer, wants to see, and what I am willing and able to show you. So, anyway, the twins are home. Now only Sue remains at school. And just to keep you on track at the time, there's maybe 4 more days before Lucy and Amanda become adults. And also, it might be added, on the same day, Sue will become a teenager. So, there's that. I have Laura spying through a telescope because that's going to give her some points. And Mike is getting ever closer to getting his body point. So we'll be keeping our eyes on that. And up there's Sue. Very happy as she jumps off the bus. She's doing well in school, all right. Alright, and she can come in and hang out with Amanda. She's been spending a lot of time with Amanda this episode, which is not a bad thing. But, ladies and gentlemen, take a look. Guess what? Mike has just maxed out his body points. That's right. He is at the height of the scale. There's no higher he can go. And you know what that means? Promotion time is imminent. Makes me very happy, because Mike has worked long and hard. Remember when I first bought the exercise machine? The house was so small, there wasn't even room for it inside. I had to put it outside. So now, after all this time, he's finally maxed out that skill. It's quite a thing. Alright, Sue, you can greet that guy. Look how she shakes his hand. It's very cute. Very respectful. So she's going to work on her homework while the twins work on theirs. And dinner is made. Mike is eating with the neighbors. We'll have Laura join as well. And Amanda, I guess when you're done your homework, you might as well join too. I mean, you're not that hungry, but it's always good to have food when it's there because it prevents you from getting hungry in the future, at least quite as soon. Man, I just love these dining scenes, don't you? All grouped together around the table talking, chatting. The only one not there is Sue because she's doing her homework, but she'll probably be done in a minute or two. So I'll spin this around here. You can even see her homework bar through the window there, see? It's kind of funny. Yep, it's another great evening at the Lincolns. I'm pretty sure that girl Demi is a character built into the game because I've never made her myself. Well, looks like the meal is starting to break up, and it's a pretty good time to end this episode. So, hope you enjoyed it. Hope my announcement was good news to you rather than bad news. And I will see you all again for episode 76. So long, everybody.